Hi, I'm Lay Eng from Singapore. This is my fifth time to Dr. Yu's clinic in Vancouver. I first came in spring of 2022 and I come every spring and autumn. This is my fifth treatment in Vancouver, and before I came I had I have a huge setback on my vision because I contracted COVID in December last year. And then in January of this year, 3 months ago, I had a fall in Taipei, which broke my hip. So I had an emergency surgery in Taipei to have a hip replacement done. And then back in Singapore, I went through intensive physiotherapy just to come back to Vancouver to see Dr. Yu. This time round, Dr. Yu, the clinic experience actually was totally different. We met new people, and of course, Dr. Yu introduced his wonderful Vision Rice. It's so fragrant. By the smell of it, actually, it makes you feel so much better. And of course, it tastes good. And Dr. Yu has been kind enough to feed every patient every day with a bowl of the wonderful Vision Rice. So I have a lot of recipe in mind to go back to Singapore to cook my own version of Vision Rice using his special brown grain rice. So during this month of treatment, I came for a month. Okay, initially I was focusing on my very vision, but I told Dr. Yu that when I closed my eyes, I couldn't see black. Actually, whenever I close my eyes, I just see grey or white sometimes. And then there were lots of flashes in my eyes that came back after my COVID infection. So maybe that is a cause for my vision, the blurriness. So Dr. Yu changed a little bit of I don't know what he do, but he changed the needling position or whatever. So right now, after needling for 10 days, when I close my eyes, I see 90%, 80 to 90% dark grey. And if I palm it, I see black. So it's actually a great relief for me because at least I know that my eyes are relaxing, my retina is relaxing, and there's some healing taking place. Another thing that Dr. Yu did for me was, I felt that it was very good, is because I see with my left eye, when I see anything, it's like warm, cool white in color. Okay, but with my right eye, when I close and I see with my right eye, it's actually daylight color. That means it's like white versus a light, warm white color. So it was like causing a lot of imbalances. And when I remember to tell Dr. Yu about that, actually he sort of like he cured it the next day, and it has been 10 days. So every day when I come into the clinic, I'll look at the chart, I will see with both eyes, and I'll see with my left eye, and I'll see with my right eye, and it's all balanced. So that portion, I'm also very, very grateful to Dr. Yu for balancing my sight out. Yeah. The reason why I come all the way from Singapore to Vancouver every twice a year is because I know my vision is failing, and it's very important to maintain this treatment ongoing process until I can achieve maintenance where I can come and see Dr. Yu once a year. But right now, at this moment in time, because my vision is still fluctuating, there are good days, there are bad days, and then sometimes I go back with very clear vision, sometimes I go back with the vision will just fluctuate. So that's the reason why I'm persistent in coming, and why I'm determined to come every time, despite my friends ask me, why do you have to go to Vancouver? It's so far. I say, well, I believe in Dr. Yu, and I believe in traditional Chinese medicine, and I think he has found a way to treat critical vision issues that we have, RP patients, and some other critical issues. I've seen a lot of success stories in the clinic that gives me the impetus and the encouragement to go on. And at the same time, it helps to maintain the happy mental well-being. Although the fear of losing sight is great, but I think the consolation and the belief that there is someone out there who can arrest the degeneration as well as progress it make improvements to the vision, I think that is the strongest motivation for me coming all the way with my husband 2 times a year. And of course, we enjoy Vancouver. Okay, the reason why I come to Vancouver is, first of all, this clinic is a Wellspring Clinic, is a happy clinic, okay, where we have our own support group, where we meet old friends and new friends, and where Dr. Katie will sometimes teach us a lot of exercises that you can see on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, you know, social media that she has. So we all feel very happy here, first thing. The other thing is that why my husband insists on coming to Vancouver, because the air is so fresh. You know, when on a good day, you just breathe in the fresh air, you feel good, you feel that you have recovered actually. And of course, there are a lot of sights to see, and then not to say the yummy food. We found a lot of fabulous Italian restaurants, Japanese restaurants, and even fish and chips and all this, you know. So I can go on and on and on about why I like Vancouver, why I like to come to this clinic. But in essence, we love it here, and then it's like a reset for us. It's a holiday come healing time for us. Yeah. Okay, the exercise that we talk about, the exercise that Dr. Katie teaches us in the clinic, you know, I find them extremely helpful. Like this round, she taught us how to stand properly, how to align your spine, which is also beneficial for my hip replacement surgery, because not only it does promote the blood circulation from the toes to your hip, but it also align my body so that my hips recover better. In fact, when I come here, actually, I was still limping, and I told Dr. Yu, I said, Dr. Yu, I had a hip replacement. Immediately, he said, no problem, he just stick 2 needles, you know, onto my thigh, and then somehow I have no problem climbing upstairs, going downstairs, and so that was good. Dr. Katie also taught us about the high knee exercises, which gives a kind of a cardio workout, which I feel that, you know, is also beneficial for people who are sedentary like me, every day sit at home or just do walking and all this type of thing. So sometimes when I need the extra burst of energy, I can just stand in my living room, I can just do, you know, 60 high knees, 2 sets of 60 high knee exercise, and I'll feel that I feel refreshed, and I feel that, oh, okay, my heart is pumping, blood is going somewhere. And then, of course, the other exercise that I learned here this time around is Dr. Katie teaching us how to be happy, you know, opening up your chest. And then I think that is a wonderful exercise, because it's just, you know, you feel good. And of course, there is some traditional Chinese medicine theory behind it, you know, that you open up the meridian in the front, the heart chakra in the back. But I feel that it's wonderful. We just learn new things every time. Well, as I'm going back tonight, you know, and then for the next 3 months, I'll be home. I believe that during this phase of treatment, I think there's a healing going on, and what I'll do is that when I'm back home, I will take the herbs, of course, and then I'll do the exercises that Dr. Yu and Katie has taught. And moving forward, I will be coming back in September. I hope to see more improvements, and I am sure that the improvements will be there.